Hello, welcome. Thanks for joining us today. We're here with Mike from QuickBOLT and Dean from Solar Insure. I'm Bailey from Solar Insure. Thanks for joining us. So today we're going to be going over QuickBOLT's products, Solar Insure's products, and then we have a couple industry discussion questions that we're going to get to towards the end of today's session. We're not doing a live chat today, so if you have any questions, definitely feel free to email them to us. You can email marketing@solarinsure.com. And then, Mike, how can people direct their questions to QuickBOLT?
You can reach out to me at QuickBOLT. It's going to be my name, M. Wiener, Wiener, at quickscrews.com. That's our other brand. But you can email me with any questions, and I'll be happy to get back to you or connect you with one of our sales reps in your territory.
Awesome. Cool. So let's kick it off. Mike, thanks for being here today. We love QuickBOLT. They are on our AVL, a preferred partner on our AVL. QuickBOLT's awesome. We see, I know we'll get to them later in the presentation today, but the videos you guys have, I love them. Probably one of my favorite videos that QuickBOLT has is the comparison of using your product versus others and just how quick and seamless the job is done. And not only how quick and seamless it is, but how it lasts a long time for that user. So I love QuickBOLT. I think they're an awesome product, and we appreciate having you here today and on our AVL. So thank you.
Thank you.
So today we're going to talk about Solar Insure, what's covered, monitoring and warranties. Whether you're very familiar with our product or not, we're just going to go over some high-level details, what's included, our AVL, how to get started, and then with QuickBOLT, it's going to go over QB2, new products, and upcoming events and news. So without further ado, I'm going to kick it over to Dean Chiaravolati, our CRO. Dean's been with Solar Insure for about 3 years now, but he's been in the solar industry for over 11. He's helped over 700 home and business owners go solar, and he's won a lot of sales awards, which I'm starting to find out lately. So, Dean, I will kick it over to you.
Thank you, Bailey. Appreciate that introduction and love being here on with QuickBOLT, one of my absolute favorite mounting solution, one of my favorite manufacturers on our AVL. Thank you very much. And, Solar Insure's been in the industry since 2006. And it's our mission to protect consumer investment in solar and accelerate the transition to renewable energies. And we've listened to our partners, partner lenders, contractors, and also homeowners, and developed a suite of products and that are really the value proposition of our product is getting better and better as the industry is taking this turn that we've seen in recent past and as we see throughout 2023. And it's our goal to be on over 1 million homes by 2027. And we're continuously improving and expanding our products through our offerings, innovation, and technology. And we really want to continue to listen to our homeowner and contractor customers to make sure that we are providing the best possible service. So why do you need Solar Insure? Well, we see the need to minimize liability and build trust with the consumer. Warranties vary from one contractor to the next and from one manufacturer to the next, but we make it easy. We make it easy with a 30-year warranty on all the parts that are on our AVL. We equalize them, right? So when your salesperson goes into the home, they don't have to change their sales pitch. And also when you're procuring equipment, you can be sure and confident that all the equipment on Solar Insure's AVL has been tried, tested, and proven. And really this product not only covers parts, but includes labor and roof penetrations and monitoring software. And this is going to help you to be able to stand out from the competition, build trust with consumers because we know they're getting more educated than ever. They're looking up your ratings on Google. They're maybe being able to do some more research on your company. So having that Solar Insure certified installer badge is going to build trust with that consumer. And we've even seen insolvencies of some manufacturers in the recent past, like SolarWorld and Suniva, and contractors as well. So we're here to help change that, though. Let's go ahead and go to the next slide. So our 30-year monitoring and warranty is eligible for ones to apply if you install 20 or more installs a month that qualify for our product. You own monitoring access so that you're most likely vertically integrated and been in business for 3+ years. And then obviously we're going to be looking at your credit and that you have positive reviews. And then you're able to offer exclusive products from Solar Insure. And we'll move on to the next slide. So we have a manufacturer default coverage through Zurich North American member company. Zurich's been in business for over 150 years. And what that means for you is if the manufacturer defaults or just simply fails to support the product or goes out of business, they step in and pay the claim. Our 30-year monitoring and warranty protection, plus the additional 20-year battery warranty protection, includes component monitoring detection. And this is a business-focused tool for you to be able to see the alerts to make sure that you can go out and take care of the homeowner in a timely fashion and get paid for it. And this provides the most uptime protection for 30 years for the homeowner. And it covers parts and labor with zero deductible. The ownership transfer is unlimited times without expense. And this means protection for generations, whether the home passes on to the next generation or passes through multiple hands throughout the warranty period. The warranty is fully transferable without any cost. And so what do we cover? We cover racking, panels, optimizers, inverters, and roof penetrations on our 30-year monitoring and warranty. And on the 20-year battery warranty, we cover the battery. And we'll get more into this in just a moment. So this is what most people are selling up against Solar Insure. It's a solar panel manufacturer warranty and an inverter manufacturer warranty, coupled with some sort of a workmanship warranty from the contractor. And as we all know, the solar panel manufacturer has anywhere from a 10 to 25-year part warranty. Most have zero labor, and if they do have labor, that it doesn't really cover what it costs to take care of that system for 30 years. And on the inverter side, they are covered anywhere from 10 to 25 years on the parts. But labor is very minimal, if any. And if there is labor to get up on the roof, it's $25 to replace an inverter or an optimizer. And quite frankly, to go up on the roof and lift a few panels to get to an optimizer or an inverter, it costs much more than that, than $25. And that coverage is very limited in scope and is anywhere from 2 years for one manufacturer and much less for others. Now, the manufacturer warranties are important, right? But Solar Insure is layered on top of that and covers where the manufacturer warranty leaves off, and to be able to keep the homeowner whole and to be able to make sure that they don't have any out-of-pocket costs for warranty service work. And we pay our contractors out within 7 to 10 business days. It's zero deductible for the system owner, and they pay nothing even if the manufacturer defaults. And we only work with the best contractors in the country. And as far as this, it's a very elite group of contractors that have our product and that can continue to have our product. And this will set you apart, head and shoulders above your competitors, by being able to be part of the certified installer network. Now, what's included? Monitoring, right? That's going to help you increase your revenue, reduce your downtime, and grow your business, and keep that system with functioning for the 30-year warranty period. And it aggregates all the different inverter technologies and battery technologies into one platform, one screen for you to see. So you don't have to log into multiple different applications to be able to take care of your fleet. We're helping you to be able to do that. And we triage those alerts to be able to make sure that you know which ones are the most important or an emergency. And it's coupled with our 30-year monitoring, our 30-year warranty, and our optional 20-year battery warranty. And we see battery adoption rates going up so much right now, especially with net metering 3.0 in California. We also see it in the Puerto Rico market, and obviously the Hawaii market has been there for quite some time. But other states are adopting these net metering rules and laws, and this just makes having a longer warranty on the battery so much more beneficial, because most of these homeowners are purchasing the solar with a battery on a 20 to 25-year loan. And this protects their investment throughout a longer term throughout their loan period. And it just makes so much more sense for homeowners to have that protection for something that they're paying for every single month, year in and year out. So the monitoring and battery warranty covers truck rolls, parts and labor, and battery replacement. Now, the manufacturer is going to cover the battery for about 10 years. And so they'll cover the replacement of the battery. But after their warranty coverage is over, between years 11 and 20, Solar Insure steps in and replaces the battery if it fails or goes below 30% capacity. And remember, we have that really great company, Zurich, North America member company, that joined forces with Solar Insure to be able to help protect you and your customers with that manufacturer default coverage. So the component monitoring is going to help you to be able to deliver the high level of service while you grow in the industry. And it's a more business-focused tool that directly connects the system issues to claims that save you time and increase your after install repair revenue. And this helps you to increase your revenue, reduces your downtime, and grow your business, putting more dollars on the bottom line and helping be able to streamline your service department to be able to take care of the most important issues right up front. Now we have a wide selection of coverage, and we have a preferred mounting partner, QuickBOLT, and they're here with us today. And then we really appreciate having them. They have several million mounts without any claims, and that is amazing. And we really appreciate them being a leader in the market for over-the-shingle technology, being able to do that. So we really appreciate having them on our AVL right at the top. And then we have several other manufacturers. This is just a sampling of who we have as far as inverters and batteries and optimizers. If you want to check out a full list, check out our website, click on the left-hand side for the AVL link. And we cover all US and US territories. So as you expand into new markets, you can go with that level of confidence for your customers, knowing that you have the Solar Insure 30-year monitoring and warranty, along with a 20-year battery and monitoring coverage optionally as well. Now, we have a case study here with Icon Solar. They said Solar Insure's had a lot to do with the success they've had in their business. And they said that they offer the warranty because they think it's the best and safest way to protect their investment in solar. They saw 3 times the close rates. Now, just think about that. Everyone here would love that. But what about cancellations? Well, they saw higher net sales, right? Because you could close something, but are you going to get it to the installers? Cancellations in between there. But they saw those close rates hold. And that's really important, right? Because being able to hold more of your sales and having that higher net sales is going to mean more revenue, right? And happier customers. And that also means more referrals. And this helps you to stand out from the competition because only a small group of installers in the country are able to offer our warranty products and services. So there's some resources that you're going to be able to have at point of sale is our warranty in a sample form of the registration form, along with other flyers and things that you'll be able to share with the homeowner. And then they get a welcome packet after they get installed and you register them with us. And it's pretty awesome for them to be able to have the assurance that Solar Insure is there to be able to help back that installation. And Zurich North America member has that that manufacturer default coverage throughout the warranty term. So if you want to submit claims, we're making it easier and easier to do. Instead of handing an invoice over to your homeowner or just eating the cost of that service call, you get to invoice Solar Insure. And right now we're actually paying out in about 3 days. But we say 7 to 10 business days. So we're really proud, and we're super contractor and homeowner centric for service. And that's like top of mind to make sure that you know that the product that you purchase, that your homeowner purchased through you, is going to pay in spades in the future, because and that your claims are not going to be arbitrarily denied, that we have a very high rate of our claims processing, and as far as getting it approved and through and paid. And this really shows the really our mission to be able to help protect that consumer investment in solar. And it's going to help you be able to have that higher level of service in your company for that after install service work. So not only do we help you with your sales process, and that's like 1% of Solar Insure. The 99% of Solar Insure happens after that sale, after it's installed and PTO'd, where we're there monitoring and there for you and the homeowner. In case the homeowner can't get a hold of you, they can call us and we'll help take care of them and triage that call right over to you. So the way to get started is to fill out an application. But when you do so, you'll see there's some pre-qualifiers to get started. And then we do ask that you auto-include Solar Insure in all qualifying installs, and that the cost of Solar Insure is not included as a line item. It's included in the overall cost, and that it's automatically included, and as just part of your sales process. And you will see, and I've seen time and time again, this transform companies over and over to be able to provide the highest level of protection and be able to provide that service, and that be able to, for you to be able to have a little more on the bottom line for that after install warranty service work. So we had this question asked us. Bailey, you want to ask that question?
Yes. So this is the topic we wanted to talk about. How has the solar landscape and consumer buying behavior changed in the last decade? So we were asked this about a month ago, and we're like, wow, what a great topic that we should probably just start talking about a little bit more. So Dean, can you cover those 4 points that we researched and discovered?
Sure, absolutely. So we definitely seen that solar costs have decreased, right? We were just talking about before we got on this webinar. I bought a solar system in 2009. And it was just under $25,000 for 10 150 watt panels, right? So it was a very small system, but the cost of solar has definitely gone down significantly. We only see about a third of the contractors that were in business 10 years ago still in business today, and most of them are like the commercial contractors that are still in business. And really we're, you know, it's not good to see that. We hope to see more and more be able to stay in business, but we've definitely seen the landscape change on that, the contractors. Mike, what are your thoughts on some of those things?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I mean, I just got solar installed in my house, a month or two ago, and I think it's about 8-panel system. They're like 480 watt panels, and it probably costs half of what you were describing, 15 years ago. So the costs have dramatically decreased. I mean, it's great because it makes it far more affordable for the entire market. And, we're, as a manufacturer, we're just a small part of that in what we offer to the installers. And so it's a part of the larger trend of innovation in the industry and material costs decreasing as well. But we like to think that innovation has led a lot of it in terms of efficiency from installation methods and the actual labor involved. That's typically half the cost of the project. So if you can speed up an install, you're going to be able to decrease the cost. And it's those sorts of things that happen on the front end that really pay dividends to the homeowner and, of course, to the labor market. Like you said, out west, especially in California, it's total chaos, a wild west in terms of businesses popping up every year or being consolidated. So it's very interesting to see what happens in the residential market and the commercial market as well in terms of installation. So we've noticed both those trends from our side as well.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you for your insight on that. And obviously we know solar incentives have changed. They keep changing, right? We call it the solar coaster with net metering, right? And then we just have this new ITC with the IRA, and those are making solar more affordable for longer, and giving those incentives and making them longer. And then the solar financing options, right? So it used to be you had to have like 800 credit score or pay cash to be able to get solar. Like you had to get your own financing, but we've seen like PPAs, leases, lending products from software companies to credit unions being able to offer loans for solar for customers. So there's people from all areas and walks of life can get solar now.
Yeah, we've noticed that. I mean, we've seen, I think in California at least, the leasing used to be all the rage, and then that's shifted more towards ownership and financing in the recent past. And I think that trend is, it kind of varies across the states, but there's far more options than there used to be. And having a company like yours or other smaller financing companies that are partner with you guys around for homeowners is a great option. And then for installers as well, it's going to be able to bolster your business offering. You're going to be able to compete with all that consolidation going on. Any little thing that can give you an edge is a great tool to have in your array of offerings. So yeah.
Awesome, love it. Well, thank you. I think everyone wants to hear. I want to see, like, you always come up with some cool video or something, Mike, on these webinars. So I'm excited to see what you have. Bailey, I'll let you MC. I'm sorry, I want to take over.
No, I love it. Dean, you do a phenomenal job emceeing. No, that's awesome. Yeah, Mike, if you wanna hop in and shift gears here and do your presentation, I'll stop sharing my screen.
Okay. All right. Let me pull up my. So I just wanted to share. I got a couple of visuals. Let me sort this out. All right, we'll go with. I just wanted to highlight, you were mentioning numbers earlier. You guys are shooting for 1 million homes with coverage by, what was it, 2027, 2029, around there. And you were alluding to our numbers as well. And I just wanted to show you that we actually keep a count on our website that refreshes every single day based on our installs. Can you see this now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So since we released our first QuickBOLT product in 2010, I believe, 2011 maybe, but we're 12 years on the market, and since then we've had over 4 million installed. And in that time, as Dean said, we've had 0 claims against the product. We've had 0 leaks reported to us. So that's a great track record. I mean, we're coming to the industry with, back then, a fringe product, a fringe solution. No one is used to the idea of doing what we are offering, which is leaving the shingles in place. So it's very exciting to have these kind of numbers, and we like to flash to them on our website. They update every day. It's a pretty cool thing to have. Let me switch over to my, I'll go with the slideshow. Sorry, I have to do the share screen thing again. All right.
No worries.
So I just want to talk about the product quickly, the QuickBOLT. What makes it different? What drew you guys in? What draws in our customers? And what about it allows us to, represent those numbers that we're sharing. So I'm going to start with the QB2. I'm going to skip a few generations. Essentially, we've had 3 generations of the product, from the original QuickBOLT, which evolved eventually into a lower profile QuickBOLT. And then the most recent solution is the QB2, which is a lag bolt design as opposed to what used to be a hanger bolt. And this is the pinnacle of the technology so far, what we like to call bolt seal technology. And it relies on the design is an L-foot, the QuickBOLT itself, seen in the picture. So 3-stage illustration we have, and then the micro flashing. So the install method varies from what would be a traditional flashing method up on an asphalt shingle roof, where you're going to go up there, you're going to get your pry bar, you're going to rip up shingles, shove it up under there so you can put your big piece of 12 by 12 aluminum flashing underneath the shingle, and then reseal that shingle back down, all for the sake of water diversion, essentially. That seemed unideal, when we entered the market, and everyone we spoke to said they hated doing it. So we thought, well, why do people do this? And we looked into the codes and the kind of history around it. And people used to, when solar was young, they used to just throw L-feed on the roof, slap a bunch of mastic on it, and call it a day. So the industry evolved, became a little bit more sophisticated with the methods, traditional flashing, where you lift the shingle and then put it back down. That became the norm for a while, and we've really seen the industry shift. In part, we like to think because of the products we've brought to market, QuickBOLT being one of them. Leave the roof intact, and then you can install on top of it. That's actually serves the homeowner and the installer. So I digress. Basically, you drill your hole, you put down your micro flashing, you put down your L-foot, and you drive it in. And what happens is the QuickBOLT is going to compress into the flashing and then into the roof. So by minimizing the amount of labor that's involved with installing this product, you're speeding up the install, like we were talking about earlier, and you're actually simplifying the install. So if you're a young company or you have some greenies on the team, training becomes a lot easier and execution becomes a lot easier. You don't have to worry about being so careful. You don't want to rip up a shingle. If you want someone up there who's targeted, you don't have to worry about that as much if you're just going on top of what's already there. So this was a huge change to the market 10 years ago. And we pushed for a while. And eventually 3 years ago, a couple of our competitors started to catch on and release their own versions of the product, which is great. It's great for us, great for the market. It really validates the concept. But the goal is to make installation more affordable and approachable for everyone. So it's these sorts of things that really lend to that success. I'll quickly go over the benefits. I kind of already talked about them. Maintaining the roof integrity is one. If you're not, being aggressive with the roof and your pry bar, then you're probably going to be in a better position to approach the install. If you're going to an older roof, that's more likely to tear, or if you're in a cold or hot weather condition where the shingles are more pliable or more brittle than ideal, traditional flashing methods runs into issues. But if you're just going on top of it, you're leaving the roof in place, you don't have to worry about what's underneath, you're just going on top. Fewer parts, like I said, easier to use. Fully bolt sealed every time. One of the nice things about this product is that because it's relying on a torque driven compression, that's what bolt seal is. You can actually feel the compression happening. That micro flashing, I'll get you a better illustration soon, it's stainless steel and EPDM. So you need a good amount of torque to really compress that into the roof. And you can feel it when you're driving it in with your drill. So here's a comparison. We cut these in half to get a better view on what's happening. This is the QB1 I was talking about earlier generation, which we still sell. We see it more popular in standoff, tilt-up type scenarios, whether it's a flat roof, residentially or commercially. And then the QB2 right here on the right side. So both of these, the compression collar and the compression shoulder, are pushing into the material, and that's where the protection is happening. Let me show a video first, and then I'll talk more about the protection that we have in place. And let me know I'm kind of speeding through this, but
this is perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me pull the video up. I got that video that you were talking about earlier, Bailey, from Solar Goat. We have a comparison here. It's a great comparison. This guy's on TikTok. He's on YouTube. He's awesome. It's a side-by-side comparison. He does an install with traditional flashing, and then he does an install with our QB2. And watching that in action side by side is huge. Like he finishes, halfway through the video, and he goes another 30 seconds or longer to keep working on the traditional method. All right, can you see this?
Yes, let me make sure it's big for everybody to see. Okay, there we go.
Okay. All right, there's no audio, so I'll just talk my way through it. On the left here, we have the QuickBOLT. On the right is the traditional flashing. So he's based out of Colorado, which is a great example, really for proof of concept. It shows how the product can work in an extreme temperature environment. There's snow on the mountains, there's snow on the roofs. He does a lot of R&R, repair and replace, and I think he's already done. So that's how quick it is. The QuickBOLTs, the QB2s, are about 15 seconds per install per mount, versus what you're dealing with on the right side of traditional flashing. You have to tear the shingle, you have to apply your caulking to the traditional flashing, you have to make sure that goes back down, and this is all, and you still haven't even installed the mount yet. So there's just multiple steps involved with a traditional flashing method that slow you down on the roof, and for arguably less, success rate than the top mounted is what we call it for QuickBOLTs and the like. It's a top mounted method. You're going over the shingle.
I love that video. Thank you for bringing it up.
It's a
great video. Look at that. Like, that video just sells it all. Like, half the time, the claims, like everything. I think that's such an impactful video. Thanks for sharing it.
You're welcome. Yeah, it's such a great video to share. And it's really good to have these sorts of resources. We have that video. I can send it to anyone if you want. We have that, a bunch of other resources on our YouTube page and on our website to demonstrate the products. But we also have guides. We have install videos. We have white papers, the specs, permit packets or UL certifications, those sort of things that will make it easier as an installer to use our product and then get it through permitting. Let me go back to my slides. Here we go. So on the topic of permitting and protection, we put all these products through UL recognition. We don't sell racking. So because we just sell the mounts, we are only subject to a very specific UL code. That's 2703. And so we put all that are required to go through that. It's most of them. We put it through the UL testing, and they do their electrical and uplift, and it's not electrical, but they put it through the 2703 testing. We have stamps on those on the products. We put everything through Intertech ASTM standard. That's the industry standard testing. They do an uplift. They do a shear testing. Those results we provide on our permit packets. And the QB2 specifically has Miami-Dade County approval, which is huge for a product like this, where you're bucking against the trends, the traditional methods. So a product like this, we actually got through Intertech and Miami-Dade County without any sealant. That's what this symbol here is. So we're the only product on the market that can offer that because of our patented technology, bolt seal. So that bolt and the stainless steel and the PDM, all that's compressing in a way that you don't need to use sealant if you don't want to. If you can if you like. It won't minimize the effectiveness of the seal. But if you want to save a little bit more money and time on your installation, you can feel comfortable knowing that people over in hurricane zones are installing this without any caulking. Like I said, ditch the goop is another slogan we like to use. Cutting costs. So the layers of protection. Yeah. So basically, if you want to talk about protection, we have 5 layers in mind. There's the sealant. If you choose to use it, like I said, you don't have to, but you can. That would be your first layer. The second would be the shoulder screw itself. As a quick aside, we came up with this technology and we entered solar with our knowledge of wood fastening. Our parent company or wood division, Quick Screws, is a 35-year-old wood screw business. We started in cabinetry and woodworking, providing fasteners. So if you're installing solar on the roof, it's essentially the same concept. You're driving fasteners into a wood, the rafters. So we use that expertise to come up with the QuickBOLT and this installation method itself, which relies on the screw is part of the sealing. It's part of the protection. So that plus the flashing itself, which, by the way, is ICC code compliant. That was one of the things we made sure to research before entering the market with this is, why are people using traditional flashing? What really does it mean to flash the penetration? What's required on the roof? And no one defines flashing as 12 by 12 sheet metal, unless you're in a very specific AHJ across the country. There's a couple of them, but ICC, the IBC, and the IRC, they all define flashing as protecting against water intrusion. So flashing is, it's a description of what you are looking to achieve. It's not a noun. It's not you have to use a specific method to solve this problem. So that's another part of the protection. The L foot itself, because the screw head is clamping down on the L foot, you'll get an extra couple of, like an inch and a half out of the torque being compressed into the roof. And of course, industry confidence. Companies like Solar Insure can really provide another layer of protection to the homeowner and to your business. Protecting you guys and homeowners with their, we have our 25-year manufacturing warranty, but we don't warranty the labor. That's why companies like Solar Insure are so important, so that they can offer another layer of protection to the homeowner, the penetrations, the labor on the roof, and to you guys as installers. So, all right, well, let me get back. I can't see the video anymore. Okay, that's pretty much what I got. I know I just said a lot. If anyone has any questions, like I said, we have a lot of resources available on our website. You can reach out directly to me. We have 6 salesmen across the country in kind of thinking of it as a grid. So we have people who can service your needs in the area. We sell directly online. We also have relationships with distributors that we like. So if you prefer to pick something locally, or if you have a relationship with a distributor that you like, then it's more than likely that that company is already carrying stock. CED, BayWa, Solagent, Cranich, pretty much all the big guys across the country have our products. And if you want to pick it up from them, it's not in stock, then talk to your sales rep there, or talk to our sales rep, and they'll make sure that we can all work it out to get you the products you want. And we'll also make sure you're educated on how to use those products.
That's awesome. Thank you. And I know you guys have some trade shows coming up. So for people who are going to trade shows, what areas are you going to be hitting in the near future?
So I believe our next trade show will be in June. It will be RE Plus Mid-Atlantic. I believe that's in Philadelphia.
I believe you're right.
Yeah. Our Northeastern rep, Scott Liscombe, he'll be there, and he'll be sharing a booth with Cranich. So if you're a Cranich customer and you want our products, that'll be a great opportunity to come meet the team, to see the products in person. We'll have a little roof display, and you can, pick Scott's brain to learn about all of our other offerings. We don't just offer the asphalt shingle solutions. We have products for almost every kind of roof. And because we're a specialty mounting supplier, so we have products for shingle, for tile, flat, curved, for metal tile, otherwise known as stone-coated steel. We're the leading supplier for that. Roof type. We've partnerships with the manufacturers, Westlake, Unified Steel, Decra. They're all we're all partnered with our designs and production of those hooks specifically so that they fit the roofs. We want to make sure that you guys installers are going up there with the best product that you can have, and that's one of the many ways that we make sure that happens.
Awesome. Thank you. And I will confirm, I Googled it. RE Plus Mid-Atlantic is July 26th through the 27th in Philadelphia.
Excellent. So, okay. Yes. July. Yes. If you're interested in attending, you can reach out to me. We might have some discount codes available. They're first come, first serve. So, some people are already hot on the jump, and they might be gone, but there's no harm in asking. So you can reach out to me. You can reach out to Scott Liscombe. That's SLISCOMB at quickscrews.com for either of us. And hope to see you there and answer any questions you have.
That's awesome. And then our next trade show personally is in Las Vegas for RE Plus. And that's going to be September 11th through 14th. And then you guys will be at that show as well, right?
We will be there as well. We'll be actually right across the hall or the walkway. We'll be right across the walkway. So if you want to come visit either of us, you should come by. What were the dates again? September, you said?
September 11th through the 14th in Las Vegas.
Yes, exactly. That'll be a lot of fun. RE Plus shows are always awesome. So you can come by our booths. You can come by our booth, go over to Solar Insure, come by my booth. It's great. It'll be we set it up really easily so you can come see. You can learn a lot in a very small square footage.
Yes.
So that'll be a good show.
We do that strategically. So if you ever are at a trade show and you wonder if QuickBOLT and Solar Insure are there, you're going to see the other from the other person's booth. So we do that. Yeah, just turn around and typically one of us is within proximity. So yeah, awesome. We really appreciate our partnership with QuickBOLT. We know you guys have an amazing product. You have an amazing company, really great people to work with. So just thank you for everything you do. And I know we had some questions that we wanted to populate, some FAQs. So I'll kick out the first one and I'll answer, which is, do I get a copy of the presentation of today's session? You do. So if you join the live session, you're going to get an email probably within a handful of minutes after with a link to rewatch. And then if you want to share it with your colleagues, you can share out the link and they can also get their own copy of the replay. And then we already answered this early on, but can you say again one more time, how do you get a hold of QuickBOLT if you have further questions?
Yes, you can. So the quickest way is going to be calling our office. Those numbers we have a main headquarters in the Bay Area in Livermore, California. Then we have a warehouse in South Carolina. So you could call either of those offices depending on your location, and to get a sooner answer if you wanted to come pick up a will call, for example. But you could call either office and get answers to your questions. 925-371-8215. That's our headquarters main line. There are direct lines on our website, QuickBOLT.com. If you go to the staff pages, you can see our direct lines. Or you can email us. We'll get back to you. It won't be as quick as calling on the phone, obviously. But you can email me, mwiener, WIENER, @quickscrews.com. With any questions, comments, or if you want any referrals to salespeople, etc., reach out. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. And then same question for Solar Insure. You can reach out to us at marketing@solarinsure.com. And I'm also going to put a Calendly link if you want to schedule time with us. So if you guys are interested in learning more about the program, how to become a certified installer, or you have questions, just go ahead and I'm going to post a link here to schedule time with our team, or you can reach out to marketing@solarinsure.com. And then another question here, where and how can we get access to these products? So like I said, I'm going to link the Calendly. If you are an installer looking to get certified with Solar Insure, first best step is to fill out that inquiry form I have in the chat, or schedule time directly with our account managers, which is Jerry Soto. So I'm be plugging his information there. And then Mike just went over how to get in touch with the QuickBOLT team. And then last big question, and you guys touched on this earlier, but as an installer, what are the benefits to QuickBOLT being on the Solar Insure AVL? And I know you touched on it, but if you could just repeat it, because it's just awesome.
Yeah, I could go first. I mean, the obvious benefit to us is that it gives our customers options, and it gives them protection. We have a very large and diverse product range, and we do that because we like to provide options. We're not out there on the roofs, so we know there's a dozen different ways to do one thing. So we like to make sure that people can choose how they do that. And that goes the same with the companies we partner with. So Solar Insure has a great offering. And if you are in a position where you want a company to warranty your services or offer that what Solar Insure is offering, then they're the perfect guys. They got a great solution, and they're easy to work with. So
thank you.
Thank you for that. I would like to add to that if when a vendor gets on our list or manufacturer gets on our list, we got hundreds of contractors chomping at the bit to see who else is on there. and they're looking for solutions and looking for you have a captive audience, really. When people look to our AVL, they look to our AVL with confidence. We have one lender that adopted our AVL. There are some lenders that say, if you are not on Solar Insure's AVL, we are not going to put you on our AVL. And so this really helps you to be able to, if you are a manufacturer and you want to get on, that you have a captive audience with the Solar Insure certified installers, and also with the lending industry, right? Because we do vet our contractors, and we do and our manufacturers, and we keep reporting on our manufacturers, and we track them, right? We track claims, we track credit, we track a lot of different things, and this is why if you see manufacturers on our AVL and they stay on there, they're good, right? They're golden, they're solid, and that's going to be able to help you to buy with confidence and install as well.
Yes,
Exactly.
we take our AVL vetting very seriously. So yes, and like I said, we appreciate QuickBOLT. We know they have an amazing product, amazing team. So yeah, it's been awesome. So thank you guys for your time today. Any last words you wanted to say before we end the broadcast here? We said
I
it
think it's
all.
great. This was so much fun. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Awesome.
thank you all for your time. Go out there and install more solar.
Yeah,
That's
thank you. Take care, everybody. Bye.
All right.
Thanks, everyone.